All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Spread the Positive podcast. Got two really amazing guests with us today, ALee Dauenhauer and Jess Long. How are y'all?
Doing good.
Awesome. These ladies are with Isiah House here in Murfreesboro, doing some amazing work in the foster care community. Just wanted to get into all of that and all the amazing things y'all have going. So let's do a little background on each one of y'all. How did y'all get involved with Isiah House and all of that? Let's start there.
Okay.
You go first.
All right. Well, my husband, Jared, and I, we became foster parents. And I was doing the math on this the other day when we became certified foster parents, and it was 2016. Yes. So,
nice.
Yeah. So we got into the foster care world, and we became approved foster parents. And through that, we learned about everything, like what a foster child goes through when they're removed from their home. We welcome foster kiddos into our house and walk through that journey with them. We had kiddos reunified, which means they went back home. And then recently we adopted our two oldest children through the foster care system.
Wow, that's incredible.
Thanks. So we're
that
excited.
Is quite the journey.
We're excited to be a forever family with them, and through that process, like, we learned all about foster care, and then also learned of a need for an Isiah117 house.
Right. So I just learned that Isiah117 House it's kind of a franchise type, or Jess, that was the best way we could kind of land on exactly how it all worked. But can y'all kind of explain how that? Well, Jess, how did you get involved first, and then we'll get into that.
Our stories are very similar.
Okay.
We've been certified foster parents for 3 years, and we're getting ready to adopt our two.
Nice.
And I knew that we were kind of like a one family, foster family at a time, and it just so happens that these ones are ending in adoption, and so we're going to close our home, and I wanted to still be involved in the foster care world.
That's amazing.
So ALee and I were friends, and she was doing Isiah117 House, and I said, I want to be a part of that.
That's amazing. Well, yeah, that's amazing. First of all, thank you both for doing that. That takes a very special, big-hearted, all of the great things that are very, very welcomed here at Spread the Positive. But yeah, let's talk about kind of the process of bringing Isiah117 House to Murfreesboro. What does that look like? How's it going? Where's everything at?
Yeah, so we are kind of like a franchise,
right,
like Jess mentioned. So basically about 2 years ago, my family, Jared and I, we kind of noticed this gap in the system. Like, children are removed from their home.
Mm-hmm.
They come and wait at the DCS office. For a foster family, the wait can be short or long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no bed there. There's no bathroom, like with a shower. There's no laundry there. So these kids are napping on the couch or sleeping on conference room floors. And then they come to our house after dinner time, like frazzled, because they miss their family and they've been through this traumatic experience. It's just not great. So Jared and I were like, there's this gap in the system. So how do we solve this problem? And so we kind of started brainstorming of, like, what if there was a home? So I don't know anything about nonprofits. So I started Googling how to start a nonprofit. And when I did that, I came across Isiah117 House.
Okay.
And so this organization that was already kind of doing it.
Right.
And so I was like, I want to check this out. So the founder, her name's Rhonda Paulson.
Shouts to Rhonda.
Shout out to Rhonda. Hey. And she's on Facebook. So I messaged her and I said, I never message strangers. I'm sorry if this is weird, but I found you. This is amazing. Can I come, like, visit? I want to see it.
Yeah.
So myself and a friend, we drove to Elizabethton, which is where the original house is, in Carter County, Tennessee.
Oh, it's in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's it started in Tennessee. And so we drove the long drive to Carter County and we met Rhonda at the first Isiah House, and we, like, met her, heard her story, checked it all out. She's not a weirdo. Like, she is. She's awesome. She's very professional. The house was amazing. She loved Jesus. And so I thought, this is cool. So I asked Rhonda, I was like, well, how can we bring one to Rutherford County? And she's like, well, slow down. Like, first you need to go home. Like, you need to pray about it. Like, talk to your people, talk to your foster care community, like Jess and the crew at church, and, like, really think about it. So we did that. And then we made the phone call. We said, we want to bring it, Rhonda.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow. How long ago was that?
So
2.5 years ago.
Yeah,
okay.
2.5 years.
It's been a long journey to get here.
That's amazing, though. Man, shouts to y'all. That's incredible. Just to have that faith and to leap out and do all this Incredible. So where are we at now? How close are we?
We're close.
Yeah.
We are should be early spring, right?
Nice.
Yeah, we just met with our builder, and the truck should be out this coming week to really start building. We're excited.
Yeah.
Where can you just say where it is, or is that kind of frowned upon?
Yeah, we won't give the exact address.
Right.
It's confidential.
Yeah, okay.
But it's off of Church Street. So
Okay.
the DCS office is kind of right by like the Rutherford County School.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In that area, and we're just like less than 10 minutes from that.
Real
so
nice.
We're close.
That's super convenient. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's so cool. And I guess, can y'all just go into exactly what y'all are going to be doing, what that gap that y'all are filling, like what exactly are y'all going to be doing, I guess?
Okay.
Sorry.
No, so we're the in between.
Okay.
So when a child is removed right now, like ALee said, they go to the DCS office where
Right.
they sit and they wait. And there is a huge shortage of foster homes here in Rutherford County. And so they're waiting for a while. Could be hours, could be days. And so instead, we're going to bring them to our house, the Isiah117 House. We are not a placement. So the caseworker will come with them, and they'll be met with a volunteer where they can give them everything that they need.
Wow.
The goal is for them to leave with about a week's worth of things and items that they need: clothes, shoes, school supplies, whatever they need.
Wow.
And then for that volunteer to just love on them and just really pour into them while they're in the house. And that also frees up the caseworker to do whatever she needs to do while she's there.
That's awesome. Anything else, ALee?
Yeah, I'll just add, like, we are learning like trauma-informed care. Like, how do you care for kids from hard places who have gone through a traumatic experience? And like, environment is key. So if I put you in an office space, the environment communicates to you, you've done something wrong.
Right.
You're in trouble.
Right.
And we don't ever want to communicate that to a child going through a hard time. So
Definitely.
in Isiah117 House, there's bright colors, fuzzy blankets, beds for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, it feels good in there.
And
then all of our items that we give them are new. So there are not hand-me-downs. It's new things that like show that they are valuable, they're loved, and we want to go above and beyond. So, and also the caseworkers too, like they have an incredibly hard job. So when we get meals for a child, we also get meals for a caseworker. We have caseworkers snacks stocked in the kitchen and like their favorite coffee creamer in the fridge. So like they know they're supported. And then we're both foster mamas, or were. I mean, we closed our home too after we adopted, but the foster parent comes with all this stuff. So normally what happens if the child comes to care right now is DCS calls the foster parents. It could be 2 a.m. and they say, like, we have 3 kids. They all have lice. Can we bring them to their house? And a lot of times that answer is sorry. Like we don't have what we need for 3 kids at 2 a.m. But if there's an Isiah house and they come to us first, we can say like, hey, there's been 3 kiddos. They've come to the Isiah house. They had lice, but we cleaned it all up. They've had a bath. They've been fed. They're in pajamas. We got everything they need. Can they go to your house?
Wow.
And the answer then is, oh, sure, bring them on.
Wow.
So kids are getting placed faster, and foster parents are feeling supported on the front end. Like they don't have to go to Walmart at 2 a.m. Like we're giving them everything they need.
That's incredible.
So we're seeing like environment's huge. Like how we communicate to kids is huge. How we support not just kiddos, but caseworkers and foster families. It's just making that transition a lot easier.
Man, that's incredible. Wow.
Thanks.
So speaking of just like the foster community in general, how can people get involved with that, or how can people support that beyond Isiah House?
I'll let you take that.
Well, when Jared and I, when we started, we just we Googled DCS, like how to become a foster parent, and it takes you to the state's website, and there's just a link where you say click to get more information.
Right.
So I don't know if you have a show notes or whatever.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Okay, we can give you links.
Definitely.
But so you just go to the state website, you click more info, and someone from DCS reaches out and kind of explains the process.
Wow. And
there's classes that you take, and then of course there's interviews, and they do home studies as well. So there's a whole process to it. But like Jess said, there is a shortage of a foster home.
Yeah.
So the more foster parents that we can get, the faster kiddos get placed in good quality homes.
Man,
it's important.
That's so crazy. It breaks my heart. Like it's really tough. Man. So how can we help? How can, like, if we don't have a home to open up, is there any way that we can just volunteer, or can we help?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So glad you asked. We
currently right now we are helping the kids that are entering entering foster care and that are waiting at DCS. So we are bringing them meals, we're bringing them clothes, really whatever they need, whatever the foster family needs to bring them in. Like, a family was like, oh, I wasn't really expecting to take a 3-year-old, but I need a car. I'll take them, but I need a car seat. We'll bring them a car seat. A family is, I was only expecting to take 1 child, but I'll take the sibling group of 3, but I'm going to need a bunk bed.
Yeah.
We'll give them a bunk bed. And so we are
That's what y'all are currently doing through Isiah? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
And that's what we'll continue to do when the house is open.
That's really cool.
So right now our volunteers are running those items
Okay.
to the DCS office. And then once our house is open, the volunteers will come there to the house and be with the children. So we're always looking for volunteers. We'll give you a link.
Yeah, please. We'll put that in the show notes too, for sure.
We do have a couple volunteer on-call trainings coming up. So we'll give you links for that. Do you know the dates off the top?
It's Saturday, November the 6th, and then Tuesday, November the 9th. And that's just for like the on-call volunteers that are currently just delivering items.
Okay.
Once our house opens, we do have like an official volunteer training because we want anyone that works with kids to be background checked, fingerprinted, and go through multiple trainings. Good. We do have a small one coming up for deliveries.
So people can just be on call to take things where they need it. They're needed. That's amazing. And so is it like a statewide, like, are the resources statewide, or is it county by county, or how does that work?
Yeah. So when people donate to Rutherford, it stays in Rutherford.
Okay.
So there is a resource center at Carter County, where the first house is, and we are branching out all over Tennessee.
Okay.
But when people donate online or send a check-in or whatever, they can click for Rutherford County.
Gotcha.
And so anybody that donates for us does stay here locally.
That's really cool.
And then also we have like it's not just financial donations, but like item donations. Like we have a monthly giving list where we give suggestions for people to give items. And then at Murfreesboro Escape Rooms, there's a donation bin. So people can come to the lobby.
I know that place. You know that place.
It's a great place. Shout out NER. But there's a donation bin so people can drop off items there. And we can use it already. Because like, let's say DCS calls us right now and they say like, we have a 3-month-old waiting in the office. Well,
jeez.
Yeah. Well, it's hard.
Oh my gosh.
But we have diapers and formula in our storage unit that we
just
can
on
run.
Deck, just ready to go. Wow, that's incredible. Talk about what's going right. That's the tagline for Spread the Positive. Bring the light to what's going right. So that is definitely textbook example of everything. The whole reason why we do this is for those initiatives and that type of stuff that y'all are doing. So thank you again. Thank you for all the work you're doing. That's got me in my feels right now. So thank you. That's so man, that's powerful. That just like hits you right in your core, in the heart region. Production assistant Cammie here. She's like, thank you for the work you're doing. But what else can we talk about? How can people get involved? Anything else that would make y'all's lives easier? I'm
gonna plug our monthly givers. We'd love to do like a big push for monthly givers. They're called Sock Buddies because when you donate monthly, you get sent a pair of socks as a thank you.
Nice.
And so we would love Sock Buddies, $25 a month. And that number comes from, it costs about $300 every time a child walks through our door.
Okay.
And so the $25 times 12 is 300, right?
Some quick math. Quick math.
And so you're essentially supporting one child that walks through our door when you donate.
That's incredible. I think, is that what Kelly is? Can we shout Kelly out? Shouts to Kelly Searing. She's the one that kind of put this together, and she's planning on being, she's super involved already. So,
and her husband, can we shout out L&L?
Yeah, L&L. Shouts to the whole family.
They're helping us with our roof.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, amazing folks there, Kelly and Ray, and L&L. L&L is an amazing company. That's amazing. So the monthly givers at $25 a month. Okay, that's easy. We'll definitely have that in the notes as well. We're gonna have a lengthy note section, but all the links, but all very necessary. That's amazing. Anything else that we can shout out or help with or bring light to?
We always appreciate chances to share our story.
Yeah.
So we have partnered with several churches in our community.
Nice.
The Experience Church, like Northside Baptist Church, but we would love to get in front of even more churches. Even if it's just like a Sunday school class, a small group. just a chance to share. And we always say we're not asking for, there's no ask at the end.
Right.
It really
just
truly
literally
is just want to share the story,
story.
to spread awareness.
That's
so
cool.
if anyone has a group or like a civic organization, a club, whatever, we would love the chance to come and speak.
Or you're gonna have some links to shoot out as much as you like. So hopefully, man, that's super exciting. So house should be ready early or spring-ish, right? 2022. Early spring. Love that. There you go. Early spring. The house will be ready near the DCS office off South Church. All of the monthly givers are kind of the backbone of the operation, I would say, and the volunteers to run the necessary supplies to the foster families. That's the Cliff Notes, right?
There you go.
Well, that's so cool. Definitely, if y'all ever want to come back and just shout it out again, use the studio for anything you need. We are here to help. That's why this place exists, why this brand exists, why this mission was started, was for this type of stuff. So just want to say thank you again for everything that y'all are doing, and anything we can do to help, events, speaking engagements. Like we have a lot of things in the works with, like, you know, just getting the word out about what we're doing, why we're doing it, having folks like y'all to just jump on a speaking panel or anything like that. We can definitely make that happen too. So thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Be sure, or what's the website and all the socials?
So Isiah117House.com.
Okay.
And then we have a Facebook, Isiah117 House, Rutherford County. And then an Instagram that's Rutherford County specific as well.
Got you. I'll have that in the notes as well. All the notes. But y'all check them out. Isiah117 here. Isiah117 House here in Murfreesboro. Super exciting times. ALee, Jess, thank you so much for being on, and we will jump off.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Yep. Man, that's amazing.
Thanks.
I knew.